One of the first things I think that is important as we think about mental health, mental well-being, is being self-aware. So understanding when you're going through stress, understanding when you're pushing yourself more than what you should, and understanding when you need to take a pause or take a break. And for some of us in our normal lives, it's just a matter of overcommitment, saying yes to everything. So, one of the things that I try to practice myself and I encourage my friends and my patients is, you know, get out of that obligatory frame of mind if you're that kind of person where you feel like you have to be all for all, you have to do everything for everybody, and you cannot say no. Then I want to give you the green light and give you the ticket that it's okay to say no sometimes. It is okay to not do everything. And so being self-aware is an important part of your mental health. Self-aware, understanding like, okay, I'm overextended, I'm doing too much, I'm saying yes to everybody. Think about it this way. Sometimes if you are saying yes to everybody, you may be saying no to your own health and well-being. And we don't want that. So you have to be self-aware, understand when you need to take a step back. That's number one. Number two, a lot of things we talk about as it relates to optimizing your mental health, we talk about self-care. So a couple of ideas about self-care. First of all, self-care is not selfish. Okay, so keep that in mind. And self-care has to do with, it's not always like, let me go get a mani-pedi and get a massage, but it's the daily things that you do to support the health and wellness of your body. This is an important piece of optimizing mental health. So self-care is about the foods that you choose to eat. It's about getting enough sleep so that you can repair and restore. It's about moving your body joyfully. So hopefully, if you've been following the series, you're starting to see how all of these things are interconnected, okay? All of it plays a role in that divine design. Mental health we're talking about today. Another thing that you can do to optimize your mental health is to unplug. How many of you guys go through periods where you unplug? Give me a thumbs up or a heart. Unplug from electronics, from social media, all of these things, because unfortunately, they're designed actually to keep us tied in, to keep us scrolling and looking. And there's a lot out there that's meant to be, it's trying to grab your attention. So it's meant to be a little bit sensational in some ways, which can be bad. It can create stress. It can create worry. If you unplug, you've got to unplug yourself from that from time to time. Get rid of those electronics and social media to allow your own mind to quiet down and not be so consumed with what other people are doing, what other people are saying, what's the big scare right now, so just allow things to settle down in that way. Another way for you to really optimize your mental health is to get back into a hobby or find a new activity that you really enjoy, something that is really fun for you. Get back into that. For me, I love to sing. I love to read. Zumba was my favorite class, pre-pandemic. So these are some of the things, find out what is it that you love? What do you enjoy? And get back into that and make that a priority for yourself so that you can give yourself, a mental break or give yourself an opportunity to laugh, whatever that is, make sure you're doing that as well. What do you guys do to, what is your hobby or what do you do to unwind? I would love for you to share that in the comments here. Let me know what it is that you're doing. And then also think about managing stress more specifically. This is another way to support your mental health. So for some of you, managing stress might be seeking help from a therapist or a counselor. For some of you, that may require medication, whatever that is for you. Maybe there's something natural that you use to help yourself calm down and manage that. Breathing techniques, those are all ways to manage stress. Seek help when you need it. That's super important as well. And then the last thing that's important as it relates to optimizing your mental health is being kind to yourself. One of our other communities, we talk about G&G, giving yourself grace and gratitude. But all of these are important. So understand that you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to meet a certain, standard for every single body, but you have to do what's right for you. And you have to be mindful of just really making sure that your mind and your body are all functioning at their highest level. And the way that you do that, Marae says she does reading, long walks, and dancing. I love that. I love that. What else do you guys do to de stress, or what do you like to do for fun? These are important things. So, this is all really important. So, when we think about this idea of optimizing your mental health, again, we're in this series called Divinely Designed. All of these things are important components of seeing that divine design manifested in your body, because if your mental health is off and if you are more stressed, that will start to manifest itself physically.